Do you regret picking your boyfriend as your main chambelán?
Oh, this question. Honestly,
What's up, everyone, and welcome to After Party, the show where we get your favorite Awesomeness stars to spill the real tea. And today I have a co-host with me, Honey, a fan favorite from My Dream Quince. How are you today, Honey?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing really good.
So
Yourself?
happy to have you back.
Thank you.
I love co-hosting with you.
Me too.
Maybe we should have our own show.
Right? We should start like a whole podcast.
Okay.
I'm with it if you're with it.
Down.
And I'm also excited to introduce Gisselle, who we're going to be spilling all the quince tea since her episodes on My Dream Quinceañera just came out.
yes,
So
you already know.
get ready for that.
Make sure to watch the last episode if you haven't already after this one.
There is so much more tea to spill, and now we're going to play a game called Sip It or Flip It. Ooh.
I like it.
It's a drama.
Okay, so how the game works, it's called Sip It or Flip It. So you have to answer 10 questions, and if you want to pass, you can just take a sip of your tea.
But it's not that easy. Oh, you know there's a twist.
Always.
Let's say you sip too early and you would like to sip again. You can, but you will have to answer the question you previously skipped. Does that make sense?
Ooh, that's a good one.
So you have to choose, like, which tea do you want to spill?
Okay.
It's going to get juicy. There's some hard questions in this.
I'm nervous.
Are you excited?
We got this.
Were you
yes.
ready?
Yes.
Okay, you go, honey. You can go first.
Okay. Did you expect to be picked for the show since you're a Moda 2000 model?
I didn't think I was gonna get picked because I was too scared to send in my video, but the people from Moda, like, they really like helped me and like supported me to like send it in. So I really wanted to be on it just to be on it, like just to like show people my quinceañera journey.
The experience.
Yeah, the experience.
We already got one down. How do you feel?
I feel good.
9 more to go. Okay, next question. Did you ever fake the drama for views?
Did I? Let me think. I think the only thing that I ever really faked was my dad like meeting Jaden for the first time.
I didn't even cross my head that you had a boyfriend. You already told him?
I did. I never really meant for it to be like the first time he's coming over. Like, my dad, like, he was extremely excited when I got picked. So he's like, we're gonna be around cameras. Like, he's always wanted to act. Like, I don't know, like, that's just what he wanted to do. So like whenever the cameras were around, like he would be so extra. Like, he would just like say anything, and I'll be like, Dad, stop. Like, when I told him when we filmed it, I was like, do not pretend like you don't know him, because I don't want people to be like, that's not true. Like, and literally that's what's happening right now. And he's like, yeah, Mija, of course. And like the day we filmed, he's like, who's Jaden? I was like, oh, that's why that look that I gave him in that episode, it was real. I was literally like, oh my God. But he just loves the camera, and he'll just say anything for it. Like, he's so extra.
So he knew that he was your boyfriend? Can I ask this? I'm so curious.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a fan.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been knowing like since we started dating, but he just never knew like I wanted him as my main. Like, he just assumes that I wanted someone else.
That's what I was wondering, because I was like, a whole year and she was able to like hide it. Like,
No,
right?
only
She's
like
good
my
at
mom
that.
knew, and then she ended up telling my dad because he had to know, obviously.
Yeah,
Right.
makes sense.
I didn't hide it that good.
It's like,
I mean, the necklace kind of gave it away. But
I know, right? Just walking around the house with Jaden on your neck and no one noticed. If your dad hadn't seen your necklace, would you have still worn it on your quince day?
Oh, this is a good question. I mean, now that I think about it, before, like, I would have been like, yeah, I would have worn it. But now that I'm really thinking about it, no.
got it.
Whoa. No, because I knew, like, my mom was going to want me to wear something, like, from my grandma, like, to wear the day of. So, like, now that I think about it, no.
I'm glad we cleared that up. We had a lot of questions about the necklace.
I was really wondering. I was like, would she have hid it like under like the chest piece or something? The surprise dance that comes out for the first time.
Sneaky.
No, like, I didn't want to, like, disappoint them. Like, I respected that they didn't want me to wear it.
Did you lie about liking your hair on your quince day because your cousin did it for you?
Now that I look at it, my hair looked so bad that day, honestly. Like, it was such a mess. Like, I never realized, like, I don't know, like, I feel like I should have done something else, to be honest.
So, you know, in the previous episode, we just talked about how you borrowed your dress from Moda, right?
The second dress, actually, Moda let me borrow it. I actually model for Moda, and it's like a gift.
Would you have still wanted the second dress even if it wasn't free?
I feel like no, because I got that idea extremely late. Like, I got the idea of 2 dresses like 3 weeks before my actual quince. So if it would have never come up in my mind, like, I would have been fine. I probably would have wanted like an extra dress for my like surprise dance, but I feel like no.
Next question.
Okay.
Oh, I love this question. I have some strong feelings about Javier.
Oh, it's about Javier. Oh my god, here we go.
Do you think Javier was playing up everything for the camera to get more followers?
So we're not gonna practice?
We are gonna do it without fabric.
Okay, then let's do it. We're wasting time.
Don't get mad at me. I mean, you're the one who forgot
I
everything.
know, but we're wasting time.
You're the one who forgot
Yes, I
everything.
forgot
Okay,
the
not me.
fabrics, okay?
I'm not responsible for that. I got my music. I know the steps. I know the choreography. That's what I'm responsible for.
That's a good question. I think he was just trying to be more dramatic for the episode, definitely, like, to add more drama to it. The way he was acting was different for me because I've seen it happen, like, in class with modeling. Like, that's just how he really is, but not that bad. Like, if you get him really mad, like, that's how he'll turn out. But I think he just wanted, like, the drama. But for followers, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Like, now that I think about it, maybe. I don't know.
He's a sweet person, but like once he gets into it, like he gets really crazy. But I think it was a little for the cameras.
Has anyone noticed that she hasn't sipped her tea yet? It's
know,
killing me.
right?
It's
Actually
killing
make
me.
it
I haven't
through.
even noticed that.
And
She didn't even know she could sip the tea. I think she forgot.
I forgot.
Oh, I shouldn't have
Girl,
said
we need
anything.
to find a good question. Like, that cup of tea is sitting there getting cold. I poured it so nicely with like my little pinky up, and she hasn't even drank anything. We're gonna have to boost up these questions then.
Okay. We're getting to the end, so I'm hoping we get a sip. This is a me question.
Okay.
What's one thing you wish did not air and why?
Oh my god. A lot of things, actually.
Oh.
Me and Jaden, like, arguing.
How did you forget? Like, I don't get
Because
it.
I asked you for it, but you said, I don't know.
You didn't
I
ask me
asked you
for
for
it.
it at
You
the
didn't ask me
house.
for it.
I asked
No,
for it
you
at the
didn't. I would have
house.
given it to you if you asked me for it. Dude, it's all late now.
I remember watching it and me being like, oh my god, like, no. And also me cussing.
I don't know how to do it.
Oh my god.
That also really embarrassed me as well. Like, I was so scared. Like, I thought I was gonna get in trouble or something. That's pretty much it.
Okay, my question. That's not on the card. Okay, so what was your first reaction once you started seeing like all of the hate comments calling you ungrateful and all these things that you know you aren't?
At first, I was honestly really hurt because I was like, I totally expected something different, and I was really like hurt because I was like, oh, I never really meant to come off that way. And then at a certain point, I was just so angry because I was like, you guys don't understand. Like, this is not like what it seems to be. And I was just really overwhelmed. Like, I remember, like, I would go on and read it, like, for hours. And, like, I remember my parents telling me, like, oh, like, don't worry about it. And now I'm over it. Like, I don't even bother reading the comments at this point. Like, it's just say what you have to say. But what really bothers me is, like, comments on my Instagram and, like, DMs.
They see like 5 minutes and they're like, I know her whole life story. I know
Exactly.
everything that she's been through. Like, I know everything.
Exactly.
That's how people are. That's the team.
Let me show you this DM that I got the other day.
She said, I have
Let me
receipt."
pull out the
Yes.
receipt.
Oh, my tarnation.
I got this really nasty DM from someone. I don't even want to, like, read it out loud. But it was so...
Can I read it? Is it?
It's a lot of cuss words.
Ooh. I'll just like not say them.
Okay, just read it.
You are such a F word, ungrateful B word with your Tarzan looking A word. You are spoiled, rude to your parents. I'm sorry for laughing.
It's okay.
I hope they beat the TF word out of you to realize how spoiled and B word you are, because I think there's something wrong with you. Your head, fix it thinking you're cute. Your nappy, ugly A word hair, like B word, do something with your hair. It's all over the place. At least straighten your hair to look better, because you're even more ugly with your natural hair.
What a bitch.
She
Oh
popped
my
off. She
gosh.
popped
Who takes
off.
the time to do all that? Go do your homework.
Exactly.
Like,
this was one of
go do some homework. Like, you probably got math too, sitting on your bed. She's over here looking at hate comments you just saw on her Instagram.
I guess the number one thing that really bothers me is people see me as ungrateful and spoiled. And I really appreciate my mom. I feel like people didn't really see like how much I appreciated my mom, because she definitely worked really hard for this. And she even like, she's never worked a day in her life. And for my quince, like, she started like working to pay off like to pay off Javi, like to teach me. And my dad, like, he would like work extra hours like just to get me like a DJ that I wanted to give me a band. Like, they even wanted to give me a mariachi, and I was like, no, like, that's way too much. Like, they wanted to go the full extreme, but like, I'm just really like thankful that they made it the best that it was. I actually mentioned like how grateful I was like for my family for my quinceañera in my interview, but it was actually cut off. So that just shows like a lot of things get cut off, and I never ever meant to come off that way, and I'm not that way at all. Like, I know I'm grateful, and I'm just overall like extremely 100% thankful for everything that they did for me.
Do you regret picking your boyfriend as your main chambelán?
Oh, this question. Honestly, no. Because he tried really hard, and I feel like he was perfect because like he knows how to dance. Like, I've been in quinces with him, so it's not like it was someone new, because I felt like if it was someone different, like I would have felt so uncomfortable, and like I would have been like, no, like I don't want to dance this, or I would have been comfortable to do some moves. But like with him, like I was like, yeah, because like it's not because he's my boyfriend, it's not because of that, it's because like I genuinely like believe that he like was really committed to my quince and like making everything perfect, and I knew he wouldn't mess around or be late. But I mean, he did forget the suit. That made me look bad, because I was like, oh, he's gonna be really good, mom, blah blah blah. But no, like he forgot the suit. But I don't regret it at all.
Okay.
Wow. Interesting.
At the beginning, she was like, no.
I was
like,
no.
I was this close to thinking you were gonna sip the tea, though.
Yeah.
It was a long pause.
She said,
I thought I was gonna sip it too, but like I don't regret it.
Very strong no.
yeah.
Like, yeah, you're certain.
I'm confident.
Okay.
So, is there anyone in your court that you regret having? And if so, who? We want specifics.
I regret having someone, but I don't want to be rude and expose them.
Ooh, she's sipping the tea.
I think I have to sit this one out.
She said, I'm not gonna expose them.
Like it's came to the point where like we're not even like friends anymore. And like when I see them in the episode, I just look at them like, this is awkward.
Good job for having her sip her tea.
Good job. You're the one that asked the question, but yeah, I mean, tag team, I'll take some credit. Well, we are going to have another episode next week, so definitely make sure to leave some comments down below for Honey and Gisselle.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Let us know if we replied to your question.
And if not, then go subscribe to the new My Dream Quinceañera channel, because baby girl, if you haven't, then what are you doing?
And yes, we have a lot more to expose. So click down below to catch up on my season.
And to keep up with all things awesomeness, make sure you follow us on Instagram.
Bye.